Welcome back to the channel. It's La Liga Gameweek 13 and we've got some fascinating fixtures lined up. Barcelona returns to the renovated Camp Nou against Athletic Bilbao. Real Madrid face a tricky trip to Elche, and we've got the Derby del Turia between Valencia and Levante. I'll go through all my predictions first with detailed breakdowns, then we'll compare them with your community poll results. Let's dive straight in. This is the Derby del Turia, and it's a huge game for both sides because they're fighting near the bottom of the table. Valencia are sitting 17th with just 10 points, and they haven't won a league game in over 2 months. Their last result before the break was a 1-1 draw with Betis, which showed some resilience but also highlighted their lack of cutting edge. They've only scored 12 goals in 12 matches, and Hugo Dura is their main threat with 5 goals so far, while Arnaut Danjuma adds pace and creativity on the left. Levante are 19th with 9 points and have one of the worst defensive records in the league, conceding 23 goals already. They do have attacking quality. Ete has been their standout player with 6 goals and 3 assists, but their backline is fragile, and they've just come off a 3-1 defeat to Atletico Madrid. Historically, Levante have never won at Mestalla, and Valencia have dominated this fixture with 21 wins from 38 meetings. I think Levante will score because they're dangerous on the counter, but Valencia's home advantage and slightly better balance should see them edge it. I'm going 2-1 Valencia. Alavés have built their season on defensive solidity. They've conceded just 11 goals in 12 matches, which is one of the best records in La Liga, but their attack is modest with only 11 goals scored. They're 10th in the table with 15 points and lost 1-0 to Girona before the break. At home, they're tough to break down, and they average decent possession without creating too many clear chances. Celta Vigo, on the other hand, are 13th with 13 points and have been involved in some high-scoring games recently, including a 4-2 defeat to Barcelona. They've scored in 16 consecutive matches, which shows attacking consistency, but they've conceded in every game this season. Borja Iglesias and Ferran Jutgla give them firepower, but their defence is shaky. Historically, this fixture is balanced, and Celta's tendency to draw 7 draws already makes me think this will be tight. Alavés will try to control possession, but Celta's counter-attacks will hurt them. I'm calling this one a 1-1 draw. Barcelona return to Camp Nou for the first time in over 2 years after renovations, and that's a massive emotional boost for the team and the fans. They're second in the table with 28 points. They're 3 behind Real Madrid, and they come off a thrilling 4-2 win over Celta Vigo. Lewandowski is in top form with 7 league goals, and Lamine Yamal adds creativity and unpredictability on the wing. Defensively, Barcelona have been shaky at times, conceding 15 goals, but at home they dominate possession around 67%, and create plenty of chances. Athletic Bilbao are 7th with 17 points, but have been inconsistent. They beat Oviedo before the break, but lost 3 straight before that. Missing key players like Inaki Williams and Sanchez hurts their attack significantly. Historically, Athletic haven't won away at Barcelona in over a decade. With Rafinha back and Lewandowski firing, I expect Barcelona to control this game and keep a clean sheet. I'm going 2-0 Barcelona. Osasuna are 16th with 11 goals and have scored just 9 goals all season. They failed to score in their last 2 matches and are missing Ante Budimir, their top scorer, which is a big blow. Their home form is usually solid, but they've been struggling lately. Real Sociedad are 14th with 13 points and have defensive issues, conceding 17 goals, but they're unbeaten in 5 across all competitions. Oyarzabal is their main threat with 5 goals, and Take Kubo adds creativity from midfield. Both teams lack cutting edge right now, and injuries on both sides suggest a cagey affair. Historically, Sociedad have the upper hand, but Osasuna at home can frustrate. I'm going for a 1-1 draw. Villarreal are flying high in 3rd with 26 points, just 5 behind Real Madrid. They've won 4 of their last 5 and kept 3 clean sheets in a row. Gerard Moreno and Alberto Malheiro are in great form, and Macalino's side has the joint best defensive record in the league with only 10 goals conceded. Mallorca are 15th with 12 points and have been inconsistent. They beat Getafe before the break but have lost 3 of their last 5. Away from home they've struggled, and their defence has conceded 18 goals. Villarreal dominate possession and create high XG chances, while Mallorca rely on Mariki's physical presence. I expect Villarreal to control this and win comfortably. I'm going 2-0 Villarreal. Oviedo are bottom with 8 points and have scored just 7 goals in 12 matches. They've lost 4 of their last 6 and are winless in 6. Their defence is leaky and they lack creativity in attack. Rayo Vallecano are 11th with 15 points and recently held Real Madrid to a 0-0 draw, which shows their resilience. They've beaten Real Sociedad away and have strong away form overall. Easy Palazon and Alvaro Garcia provide pace and width, and they're dangerous on counters. Given Oviedo's struggles and Rayo's confidence, I'm backing an away win. I'm going 2-1 Rayo Vallecano. Betis are 5th with 20 points and have been strong at home, beaten Mallorca 3-0 recently. They've scored 19 goals and conceded 13, showing balance. Players like Lo Celso and Cucho Hernandez give them attacking depth. Girona are 17th with 10 points and have conceded 24 goals, the worst defensive record in La Liga. They beat Alavés before the break but have lost heavily to Barcelona and Getafe recently. Betis dominate possession and press high, while Girona struggle defensively. I expect Betis to control this and win comfortably. I'm going 2-0 Betis. Getafe are 8th with 17 points and tough to beat at home, but they've lost to Real Madrid and Mallorca recently. They rely on Borja Mayoral for goals but lack depth. Atletico are 4th with 25 points and have won 4 of their last 5, including a 3-0 win over Sevilla. Griezmann is in great form, and their defence is solid, with just 11 goals conceded. Historically, Atletico dominate this fixture, with 24 wins in the last 34 meetings. I expect Simeone's side to grind out a professional win. I'm going 2-0 Atletico Madrid. Elche started well after promotion but have slipped to 11th with 15 points. They've drawn with Sociedad and Athletic recently but lost heavily to Barcelona and Alavés. Real Madrid are top with 31 points but drew 0-0 with Rayo before the break. Mbappe is a doubt but Vinicius and Bellingham should start. Madrid have conceded just 1 goal in their last 4 league games and scored 26 overall. Elche will sit deep but Madrid's firepower is too much. I'm going 2-0 Real Madrid. Espanyol are 6th with 18 points but lost their last 2 games to Villarreal and Alavés. Still, they've been strong at home and have attacking threats like Roberto Fernandes. Sevilla are 13th with 13 points and have been inconsistent, beating Barcelona 4-1 earlier this season but losing 3 of their last 5. They struggle away from home and have defensive injuries. Espanyol's home advantage and Sevilla's instability make me go for a narrow home win. I'm going 2-1 Espanyol. Now let's see what you guys predicted in the community poll. Valencia 100%, Alavés 50%, Celta Vigo 50%, Barcelona 100%, Osasuna 67%, Sociedad 33%, Villarreal 67%, Mallorca 33%. Oviedo 80%, Rayo 20%, Betis 83%, Girona 17%, Atletico 64%, Getafe 27%, Real Madrid 83%, Elche 10%, Sevilla for Espanyol versus Sevilla, draw 80%, Sevilla 20%. So clearly my Espanyol pick is the boldest one this week, as the votes for that was 0%. So those are my predictions and yours for Game Week 13. Some bold calls, especially Espanyol beating Sevilla and Rayo winning away. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree or think I'm way off? Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notifications for my Premier League Game Week 12 predictions coming soon. See you next time.